series on protecting your niche from unauthorized sellers. This is actually probably one of my favorites. I'm a healthy guy, so I like to eat, so I want to talk a little bit about specialty foods. I personally really enjoy the fact that I can go online and find high end or high quality or even just uniquely made foods that are made to a certain level of standard, usually by smaller companies that have now gotten a big enough break to be able to take their food product national. A couple of things that come along with that is if you do manufacture or sell a quality or specialty food, uh, as it starts to grow, you want to get picked up by, one of these awesome nationwide retailers like a Whole Foods, for example. If you're a high-end food, you want to be in Whole Foods. At least that's where I would want to wind up. That's a home run for you, right? But for a lot of smaller companies, when you get picked up by a Whole Foods or a Target or one of these other companies that can really make or break your company for you, depending on whether or not you can get in, a lot of times you're not set up to be able to fulfill their standards for distribution. So they will either require, or you may opt in of your own accord, to sign with a distributor that can help you fulfill the orders and distribute through a nationwide food retailer your product, so that you can make sure that it is appropriately sourced, so that you can meet the standards of a company like that, so that they continue to keep buying your product. Because you make a good product, now it's the question of, can you get it in these stores in a manner that they're able to move it off of their shelves quickly. So what that opens up for a lot of people in the foods industry is distribution leakage. Now that your product is seen coast to coast on the shelves of different retailers and stores, and also being carried by distributors, there's now numerous opportunities to where people can get their hands on your product and be able to sell it online, to where they're able to purchase it at wholesale and now sell it at, well, somewhere between wholesale and retail, but typically by competing with you on price, they're able to bring that down. Also, similar to some of the other categories that I've spoken about, which would be in health and beauty, once these items leave your supply chain, you have zero control over the quality of that product anymore. You don't know how it's stored, how it's handled, if it's being smushed underneath a crate of electronics or something in someone's warehouse. We're not in an age anymore where the only people that are selling your product, they just exclusively sell that niche or that industry of products. So your specialty food can be sitting in a warehouse in the middle of a desert with 100 different types of products that are not sensitive to things like temperature control or moisture or other things. So when it's all said and done, guys, we've got to be able to get control of these products on the marketplaces in order to keep the pricing where it needs to be, but also to be able to protect your brand from distribution leakage and your quality products getting diluted out there by people that are not trained or qualified to be able to maintain the standards to which you built your brand and your product around.